We had time to kill back then. You ain't a kid no more. We'll never be those kids again. It's not the same. Ivory's illegal. Don't you remember?
YouTube, today we are listening to Blonde by the one and only Frank Ocean. And I didn't want to be clickbaity with this title, so I just left it at reaction, even though usually I put first time hearing. And it's because that's not true. In 2016, I did listen to Blonde right when it came out because I loved Frank Ocean even more so at that point. Non-stop listening to There Will Be Tears off his first mixtape. I fell in love with Odd Future, Tyler the Creator, Earl Sweatshirt, that entire group. And that led me, of course, with Frank Ocean going into Channel Orange, which compared to Blonde, I've listened to Channel Orange probably 200 times more, 500 times more than Blonde. And I don't really understand why, but the second half of the album that at that point in time, I didn't connect to. I don't think my musical palette was open like it is now. And so really, Ivy and Pink and White are the songs when I think of Blonde that make me like, all right, I have to, and especially Ivy. We'll get into that though. So this is kind of a first time listen. I really want to hear with my new ears, I guess you could say, after all the albums, I want to hear why it's a classic. I want to see if I could connect to it 8 years later, get that same appreciation that so many of y'all, especially if you're watching this, have with this album. So with that being said, that's the mission. I'm going to be super open-minded to it. But before we begin, if you want to be the first one to watch this video and any other exclusive content, be the top priority with requesting videos, then definitely click the Patreon link below and tap in. And also subscribe to the channel because this is just the beginning. Clearly, because I'm listening to Blonde and there's so many other albums I have to get into. So Frank Ocean, Blonde, let's go. I'm going to treat this whole thing as if I never heard it before. 2024 first time reaction.
These bitches want Nike. They looking for a check. Tell them it ain't likely. Say she need a ring like Carmelo.
Mellow.
Go up for ASAP. R.I.P. Pimp C. R.I.P. Trayvon, a nigga look just like me.
I love that verse right there. I've always loved that. Because they do.
That my little cousin, he got a little tray on Papa.
I never liked that.
You don't care for me, but he cares for me. That's good. That's good.
Here we go, Frank.
Let you guys prophesy. We gon' see the future first. We'll let you guys prophesy. We gon' see the future first. Living so the last night feels like a past life. Speaking of the don't know what got into people, devil be possessing homies, demons try to body jump. Why you think I'm in this bitch wearing a fucking yarmulke? Acid on me like the rain, weed crumbles in the glitter. Rain, glitter. We laid out on the sweat floor, away turf, no astro. Mesmerized how the strobes glow. Look at all the people feet dance. I know that your nigga came with you, but he ain't with you. When you're not here, I'll save some for you. I'm not him, but I mean something to you. I mean something to you.
Oh, I might have to save this ending.
Mean something to you. You gotta roll me. He'll hear what we do. It's only awkward if you're fucking too.
The first half of the song though, fam, I just can't like Nikes. I don't know why. It's just the high-pitched voice. I don't like it at all. Never gonna like it. I've heard this song plenty of times, Nikes, but the ending part really stuck out to me. I really like the ending. So I wish it kind of started there with the album, but it's okay. I really just love that. We're not in love, but I'll make love to you. Whew. When you're not here, I'll save some for you. That's a fact. When you're not here, I'm going to save some love for you. I'm not him, but I'll mean something to you. That was beautiful. Let's go to that song.
I thought that I was dreaming when you said you love me.
The start of nothing.
I had no chance to prepare, I couldn't see you coming. The start of nothing new, I could hate you now. It's quite alright to hate me now. When we both know that deep down, the feeling still deep down is good. If I could see through walls, I could see you faking. If you could see my thoughts, you would see your faces. Safe in my rental, like an army truck back then. We didn't give a fuck back then. I ain't a kid no more. We'll never be those kids again. We drive the six, had the X6 back then.
Sit.
Back then, arm around my shoulder so I could tell how much I meant to you, meant to sincere back then. We had time to kill back then. You ain't a kid no more. We'll never be those kids again. It's not the same. Ivory's illegal. Don't you remember?
Ivory's illegal.
Broke your heart last week. You'll probably feel better by the weekend. Still remember, had you going crazy, screaming my name. The feeling deep down is good. I thought that I was dreaming when you said you loved me. The start of nothing, had no chance to prepare, couldn't see you coming.
Sing that shit, Frank.
And we started from nothing. Ooh, I could hate you now. It's alright to hate me now. We both know that deep down, the feeling still deep down is good. All the things I didn't mean to say, I didn't mean to do. There were things you didn't need to say. Did you need to?
I love that effect. Whew. Listen, fam. All right, second song in. I guess we gotta be vulnerable. But if I was listening to this song probably from any time of like 2 months ago all the way to probably 2020, this is the song that makes me the most, one of the 3 songs that makes me very emotional and very nostalgic. Like I could go back in time to the moments in time where this song really stood out to me. The reason why I say 2 months ago is because recently, I don't know what's been good. I feel like it's maybe just my own journey of what I'm focused on, what I'm locked in on, everything that I got going on. But emotionally, having my heart feeling things a lot has not been the case. Like been really, really out the way. And I guess you could say just cold-hearted in certain aspects. Still trying to be private and shit up here. But part of the reasons why this song affected me so much is because, how do I say this without, I don't like to be talking about all my shit up here. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the type of song that is like really, really emotional. I ain't trying to have my shit out just like talking about it out here like that. But I'll put it to y'all like this. When you with someone at an early age, at a young age, and you don't know that it's going to blossom into something that's actually like real, and you don't even know if it's going to blossom into like your first love. A lot of us are young and we don't see it coming. Like that's what he's talking about, saying like, damn, I didn't see it coming. But now my feelings are so deep. I love you so, like I feel for you so much. But now it's like in hindsight, like I'm dreaming about you now. I'm dreaming about things that it's like, damn. And that's why he's talking about, man, I wish that I could hate you. I could hate you now. It's all right if you hate me now, because pretty much saying like I'm the one that was fucking up. I'm the one that wasn't the best for you, right? Like I'm the one that wasn't necessarily healthy or ready for that relationship. So you can hate me now. I could be fucked up and be like, yo, like since you left me, I could hate you now. But I'm gonna take that. I was dreaming about you. I thought I was dreaming when you said you love me. I don't know if that's real life, because yeah, the start of nothing. You wake up and the next morning after the dream or whatever, you wake up and it's like, all right, well, that's the past, or it's not even real life. That's not even a real thing. It's a dream. And you just like, well, fuck. It kind of could shoot you in the chest. It could really hurt you waking up with those, after those type of dreams. And I just remember, I know what that was like. For sure. Yeah, let's just keep moving forward. I don't want to stay here. So I do not want to stay here. So let's just keep going. Put in the comments what Ivy's done for y'all and how it makes you feel when you listen to this song, because this is definitely a tearjerker for real. It's beautifully sung, and I love the ending where he switches the tonalities and he says, I was dreaming. I love that type of shit.
Yeah. That's the way every day goes. Every time we've no control. If the sky is pink and white, if the
beautiful
ground is black
song.
and yellow,
Ivy
it's the
into
same
Pink
way
plus
you
white.
showed me. Nod my head, don't close my eyes. Halfway on a slow move. It's the same way you showed me.
What you showed me?
You showed me love. Glory from above. Regardless, dear.
I love that
It's
snare.
all downhill from
I want
here.
him to sing this in a tiny desk.
In the wake of a hurricane, dark skin of a summer shade, nose dive in the floodlines, tall tower, milk crate. It's the same way you showed me. Cannonball off the porch side, older kids trying off the roof. Just the same way you showed me. You were sure. If you could die and come back to life, up for air from the swimming pool, you kneel down to the dry land, kiss the earth that birthed you, gave you tools just to stay alive and make it out when the sun is ruined. That's the same way you showed me. You showed me love. Glory from above. Regardless, dear. It's all
That's Beyonce,
downhill
yes.
from here.
See, I know some fun facts too.
Real life. Remember how it was. Palm trees, Michael Jackson, all this shit. Say what up to Megan, the shoe. Say what up to Betty. Say what up to life. I'm
This is such a peaceful, beautiful song.
Still in Granny 6. Give me some sweet. Bitch, I might like immortality. That's just life, immortality.
I think he really getting at just the beauty of life, but also in reminiscing, but also his music is forever immortal. So, bitch, I
Many
might
college
like
students have gone
immortality.
to college and gotten hooked on drugs, marijuana, and alcohol.
See, this is where
Don't try
usually
to be
am
someone
like,
else.
what's-
Don't try to be like
what's
someone
past
else.
this?
Don't try to
So I might
act
have
like
to
someone else. Be
pay attention
yourself.
now.
Be secure with yourself. Rely and trust upon your own decisions, on your own beliefs. Weed heads, they become sluggish, lazy, stupid, and unconcerned. Sluggish, lazy, stupid, and unconcerned. That's all marijuana does to you. Okay? This is Mom.
I'll be honest, the placement of that is pretty weird, but I do love what his mom said. Don't get in the car with anyone who's under the influence, all that type of stuff. And of course, it's really tough because as a parent, it's like, you know, these things are going to happen. You just hope, all that we can pray is that we hope our children don't go down and do some crazy shit or try something terrible, right? Like this just going to get you all the way fucked up. It could be one sniff, one puff of something, and your life is done. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, really tough. And that's why you just got to hope, because of course, you know, they're at these parties, they're at college, they're going to drink, they're going to smoke. You just hope that it doesn't go down that bad path. But side note, you guys, recently I did a month of no alcohol, and I'm not like a big drinker or nothing, but I couldn't indulge in my margaritas. And I'll take shots, I'll drink. Maybe I was mixing like Henny and Coke, and what was I doing? Sprite and Patron and stuff. And I realized like I'm not a soda drinker. Like I love to, I'm focused on being in shape and shit. And I started to drink a lot more soda, and I'm mixing it with alcohol, and I'm watching a bunch of videos about how bad alcohol is for a body. And I had bad digestion before, and that's a whole other story. But so I found out that when you drink alcohol, it kind of shuts down your body. And so I realized that anytime like I felt like that was a culprit of it, where every time I was getting more healthy, but then I would get invited to places, I'll go do some things, and I'm drinking. The next day, it definitely, I'm not big on, I don't get hungover, surprisingly. I don't get headaches or whatever, but it's just my body. I could feel like my veins, I feel really weak. Like I feel like I'm depleted almost. Of course, it's like, damn, you should chug a bunch of water, get some electrolytes and stuff. I get that. But isn't it crazy how alcohol literally isn't good for us at all, but it's the one thing that's like super legal? It's just really crazy. Remember when it was the vid times and everybody was sick in 2020, 2021, 2022? They never could shut down the liquor store. Remember that? All the stores were shutting down. The grocery stores were closing early. Everybody was getting shit shut down, but not the liquor store. That's some crazy shit. And I remember they said, well, we can't shut it down because everyone will start riding. They'll start going crazy because everyone's fucking addicted. That's why everybody's just drunk. And I understand it's a depressant, it's a coping mechanism, it's a fun time. It gets you just a little bit more loose, a little bit more funny, a little bit more silly, a little bit more opened up. But it's like, man, we supposed to be this way, sober, natural, feeling like our own selves. We shouldn't have to drink something or smoke something or do something to feel more confident, more funny, more open. What the hell is that? But yeah, that's besides the point. Let's go to solo. Am I the only one? It's crazy.
Hand me a towel, I'm dirty dancing by myself, gone off tabs of that acid. Form me a circle, watch my JaKar. Might lose my jacket.
Hold on.
And hit a solo.
Gone off the tabs of that acid. Your mom just said don't take drugs, Brody. What are you doing? Like, and this is what I mean sometimes about the weird track listing. If you're going to make that the next verse, and I bet he's going to have a lot of other verses throughout this album. I hope not. Why even put that speech from your mom then? You know? Why even put that in your album? Just saying.
Now we outside and the time is perfect. Forgot to tell you, gotta tell you how much I vibe with you. And we don't gotta be solo.
No, we don't, baby.
Now stay away from highways. My eyes like them red lights. Right now, I prefer yellow, red bone, so mellow. Fuck around, be cutting you. Think we were better off solo.
His voice is so beautiful.
Blow me and I owe you 2 grams when the sunrise. Smoking good, rolling solo.
Yeah, please. That was
solo.
Just delete the speech from the mom if you're gonna listen to this album.
Solo. Solo. It's hell on earth and the city's on fire. In hell, there's heaven.
Oh, I forgot about this
song.
There's
a bull and a matador dueling in the sky. In hell, there's heaven. I
love how he's using solo through the entire song. I love it.
It's just me and no you. Stayed up till my phone died. Smoking big, rolling solo. It's hell on earth and the city's on fire. In hell, there's heaven. There's a bull and a matador dueling in the sky. In hell, there's heaven.
Damn, Frank, we miss you. Where the fuck is Frank at, man? We miss this guy so much. Do you not hear those vocals? No one else is singing like this. 2016? Are you kidding me? When you have vocals like that, Hey. God told me to tell you he wants you to make an album. God damn. Somebody tag Frank. You talking about there's hell on earth and the city's on fire and shit. Look, hey, there's hell on this earth without a Frank Ocean album. That's what I'm saying. City's on fire, niggas.
So low, so low, so low.
Bam, I forgot how great that song is. I have that like right behind Ivy and Pink and White. I probably got it same level as Pink and White. Wow. I'm excited to hear the rest of this album now because I forgot how good Solo was. And this is probably the first time that I actually really listened to it. Like it had the verse, chorus. I didn't really pick up on that the first time. That song was amazing. I love Solo, actually. Shit, okay.
This is joy, this is summer, stay alive. Got your medal on, we're alone. Making sweet love, taking time. Look, God strikes us. That's a pretty fucking fast year flew by. That's a pretty long third gear in this car. Gliding on the fire. The deer run across. Killer headlights. Pretty fucking underneath moonlight now. Pretty fucking sunrise inside. And comes the morning hunting us with the beams. Soul's the same as far as it used to be. It begins to blur, we get older. Blur. Summer's not as long as it used to be. Every day counts like crazy. Smoke. Haze. Wanna get soaked? Wanna film a tape on a speedboat? We smell a Californication. Everything grows in the Congo. Everything grows. Can you come when I call again?
Always has the amazing sound effects in the background. Tell me what y'all think that song's about. It just seems like such a lot of abstract beauty and things that he appreciates to me. But I know that there's deeper meanings to it. You know, one thing I will say about that song is there are so many aspects of that song, Skyline To, that I'm not a fan of, but also so many aspects that I love. And so part of me wants to just take the spots that I love. Like, I love this part.
This is just.
See, I don't like that beginning part.
Summer's not as long as it used to be. Every day counts like crazy.
I love that. Summer's not as long as it used to be. The way he sings that just makes me just love his voice, bro. I just don't understand sometimes with Frank why he can't. You know, I'm not even gonna get into that. I just want more of it. I love that. I just want more of it.
Poolside convo about your summer last night. Ooh, yeah. About your summer last night. I give you no play. Could I make it shy last night? Could I make it shy on the last night? Could we make it in? Do we have time?
I'll be the boyfriend in your wet dreams tonight. Noses on a rail, little virgin wears the white. You cut your hair, but you used to live a blinded life. Wish I was there, wish we'd grown up on the same advice, and our time was right.
Wish you grew up on the same advice.
Keep a place for me.
That guitar is beautiful. Is that because he's a kid right now? That was the kid voice,
Now
right?
and then you miss it.
See?
Sounds make you cry. Some nights you dance with tears in your eyes. I came to visit, 'cause you see me like a UFO. That's like never control, and you made me lose my self-control, my self-control. Keep a place for me. Oh, you gotta leave. Take down some summertime. Give up just a night. Oh, you got someone coming. Spitting game. Oh, you got it. Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
Take down some summertime. Give up just a night. Oh, you got someone coming. Spitting game. Oh, you got it.
I don't know if he's talking in the perspective of a grown man in a relationship type vibe, or if he's talking about from a child looking at his parents. But I kind of am looking at it, which is probably because the self-control part, more so like the sexual type of way, but I don't believe that is this. Correct me if I'm wrong, because it can be, because that's normal. You know, when you're grown and shit, you talking about that. But I look at it more so in the way of, that's why he added the kid voice. I feel like he's looking at his parents. I don't really know his relationship to his parents. Make space for me inside of bed, sleeping with your parents, having that love and nurturing that you really would want. Some nights you dance with tears in your eyes, and I came to visit because you see me like a UFO. I don't know if he's talking to his mom. That could be special. That could be rare. If you have distant parents, then they would see you like a UFO. They don't really see you. And when they finally do, it's like, oh my God, you're my creation. I should have been there. I should have been taking care of. I should have been nurturing you and helping you along this journey. That's just kind of what I'm feeling right now, fam. But I could be completely wrong. See, and that's why he said I'll sleep between y'all. And that could even be the protection that he wants to protect his mom and his father. I'll sleep between y'all because I see the tears. I see the fighting. You're spitting game. No, you got it. I don't really understand that part.
It's a good guy, he hooked it up. Said if I was an NY, I should look you up. His highlights when I was convinced. Nothing much more than some nice shit. I know you don't need me right now. And to you, it's just a late night out.
Round your city, round the clock. Everybody needs you. No, you can't make everybody equal. Although you got buku family.
Of course I heard Nights. I just didn't know it was called Nights. I love it.
Being honest with you.
But I never heard the full song.
Breathe till I evaporated. My whole body see-through. Transportation handmade. And I know it better than most people.
That's what I had to see.
You can't break the law with them. Get some good shit, have a calm night. Shooters
36 million monthly listeners,
working
you guys.
through your worst night. If I get my money right, you know I won't need you.
Who's number one in the world?
I'm fucking
gonna find out.
Spend it when I get that. I ain't trying to keep you. Can't keep up a conversation. Can't nobody read you. I've been out here head first. Always like the head first. Signal coming in and out. Hope you're doing well, bruh. Everybody needs you. Everybody needs you. Ooh, 90-90. This feel like a quaalude. No sleep in my body. Ain't no bitch in my body. New beginnings. New beginnings. Wake up high, the sun's going down. Time to start your day, bruh. Can't keep being late on. Know you need the money if you gon' survive. Every night, shit, every day.
How does he write these things?
Baby, I've been home before my night shit. You know I can't hear none of that. Spend the night shit. Kumbaya shit. Wanna see Nirvana, but don't wanna die. Yeah. Wanna feel it, nah, don't you come by. Fuck with me after my shit. Know them boys wanna see you broke down and shit. Bummed out and shit. Stressed out and shit. Been ready for you all my life. Been waiting on you all my life. All my life. You
On God, you should match it, it's that KO. No, I
Forgot this beat switch.
My 28th up. 1998, my family had the Acura. Oh,
The legend.
kept at least 6 discs and a changer. Back when Boswell and Percy had it active. Couple bishops in the city building mansions. Oh, the reference.
Hey, that's a really hard song to write. That was 5 minutes worth of lyricism. That was cold. I always really enjoyed it. I really like the beginning more, and then the beat switch later that I enjoyed, but the entire thing I never really rocked with listening to the entire song. But that's a great song you could just put on while you're driving, just living. It's pretty much a song you could play anywhere in life. Click play and let it ride out.
So now I'm solo that I can see under the skirt of an ant.
I forgot about Andre 3000.
When I Geronimo, I go hand. Solo my cup is a rojo, my cholo, my friend.
Of course I listen to that song. I love Andre.
When I hear that another kid is shot by the popo.
Hold on. Let's start it over. God damn it.
So now I'm solo that I can see under the skirt of an ant.
Solo
that I don't get high no more when I Geronimo, I go hand. Solo my cup is a rojo, my cholo, my friend. Solo that I can admit. When I hear that another kid is shot by the popo, it ain't an event. No more. Solo that no more high horses so hard to wear polo. When I do, I cut the pony off. Now there's a hole that once was a logo. How fitting. Solo that I can give a fuck about what is trending.
So low, closer to the ground, that I could see under the skirt of an ant. You know how low you have to be to even be eye to eye level with an ant? That's pretty much impossible because your head is... But under the skirt, this dude's a nut. Who even thinks of that? So low, I don't get high no more. Geronimo. A lot of great songs named Geronimo. I have to admit that, because if you look up Geronimo, a lot of great songs. My cup is a rojo, red, solo cup, red cup. Yeah, so low that I can admit. So low, like I'm just, it's sad, it's depressing. So low frequency that I can admit that when I hear that another kid is shot by the police, it ain't an event. Like, it doesn't move me like it used to. It's just another day, another thing in the news, which is crazy. So low that no more high horses. So hard to wear polo. Polo has a horse on the front. When I do cut the pony off, now there's a hole that was once a logo. How fitting. Fitting in the shirt, fitting. So low that I can give a fuck about what is trending. But he just did a crazy play on Solo.
Bending over backwards, over half of the whole had work done. Saying they want something real from a man, just saying that we being real persons. I hate that it's like this, I feel for you and I don't know what it's like with a skirt on. So pardon me if I am being insensitive, but darling, this only worsens. Solo my halo, say way low, it feel like it's been. Solo that when they throw pussy or pesos, don't pay no attention to it. Solo that I am no rookie, but feel like a kid. Looking at the other kids with astonishment while I'm on punishment, watching the summer come close to an end. After 20 years in, I'm so naive, I was under the impression that everyone wrote their own verses. It's coming back different, and yeah, that shit hurts me. I'm humming and whistling to those not deserving. I stumbled and lived every word. Was I working just way too hard?
That's one of the greatest 1 minute long of lyricism that you can ever hear, fam. Andre 3000 is that tough. Don't make me start doing my Outkast listens up here, fam. Don't let me start. This dude is just special. One of my favorite rappers of all time, but I love the ending. After 20 years in, I'm so naive. I was under the impression that everyone wrote their own verses. I actually resonate with that because I'm pretty naive sometimes. I can see when shit, you feel me? But sometimes I am naive to certain things. So I kind of always love how he used that. Just that term out of anything. I don't know why. I just love. I'm so naive. And yeah, that shit hurts me. Of course it hurts him because he's Andre 3000. He had to write his own verses and I go crazy all these years and decades. And now he's like, damn, a lot of people got writers in the room. A lot of people that I thought, like, what? Of course that hurts. I'm humming and whistling to those not deserving. Oh my God. I'm humming and whistling to those not deserving is crazy. I'm stumbled and lived every word. Was I working just way too hard? Come on now. That's a 10 out of 10.
Wow.
Minute long of rapping. We love you and miss you, Andre. No cap.
You can't hurt me now. That might be what you need.
You can't hurt me now. Hold up, do I like this song? The ending, I always love that part. I wish it was kind of just started like that. I'm not a huge fan of the starting point sometimes with the songs. The flow and the singing in certain parts of this album isn't for me, but there's such other high points that make me be like, God damn it. Wish I kind of knew what this song was about. Let me know in the comments. That's the only thing. He writes in such an abstract way. I know I keep using that word, but he writes in such a complex way. It's hard to really know what he's talking about. It's art. It's his own style of art, right? Sometimes I wish we just knew. Like, I kind of, like, Ivy was pretty straightforward. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was just telling that I got this girl before, and I was together since 3 years. I was not even cheating her or what, and Facebook arrived. And she wanted me to accept her on Facebook. She started to be crazy. She thought that because I didn't accept her, she thought I was cheating. She told me like, it's over, I can't believe you.
I'll be honest, I actually am not on his side at all. I do get it, and this is a catch-22 sometimes with things. These are the great debates that we love to have. Not following someone, and especially this is a long time ago. This is 2016, so now in 2024 it's a lot more different, but we got to put ourselves in 2016. The reason why I disagree with him is because why are you following other people then? You know, if you're with someone for 3 years, not cheating on them or nothing, like he keeps emphasizing, that, my bad, I don't even know why I had a little attitude there. This is probably the most important person to you because you're seeing them every day, spending time with them and all these type of things. Most important person to you in your life. Just follow them fucking on Facebook. Just accept the request. Because if not, why are you on Facebook? It's a difference when it's like, oh, can you make this social media and then follow me and all? Nah, like if I'm not up there, like I'm not on Snapchat, I'm not on Twitter and stuff. So for me, that makes sense. You know, if they're like, oh, and I'm not on Facebook, so follow me on Facebook. I'm like, oh, I don't have a Facebook. All right, that's cool. I'm gonna speak for the guys looking at a girl's perspective. You know how girls are. Why are you following other girls and not me? Jealousy, yeah. Why are you following other girls and not me? That must mean that you talking to them when you're not talking to them. I get that. I'm not talking to these girls. Why are you following them and not her? All you got to do is just accept her follow request. We don't even have this conversation. So I get where he coming from though when it comes to if we're face to face, then why are we putting emphasis on virtualness and all this type of stuff? I guess that was a good little talking point for the album. Never really liked it when I first heard this. I was like, why you even have that there? I guess that's a good little debate, but for me, bro, what if your girl had a Facebook, following all these people, and you sitting there across her and you're like, yo, you're excited. You're like, hey, I just made a Facebook. Follow me. Accept my follow request. No, I'm not going to accept you. I'm only going to have the people that I've been having, even though I've been with you for 3 years. It's like, why are we doing this? Just click accept. They don't want me to be on these podcasts.
I'll be honest, I wasn't devastated. But you could've held my hand through this, baby. Why am I preaching till it's quiet to this atheist? Just like mine, versions of these belong to you.
I don't like that song, so.
And on the road, your dilated eyes watch the clouds float. White Ferrari, had a good time. 16, how was I supposed to know anything? I let you out at Central. I didn't care to stay the plane. Kept my mouth closed. We're both so familiar. White Ferrari, stick by me, close by me. You were fine. You were fine. As just a slow ride. Left when I forgot to speak. So I text the speech, lesser speeds, Texas speed, yes. Basic takes its toll on me eventually, yes. In this life, in this life.
I love that.
One too many years, taste to that leads on a facelift.
There's something about this song I really love. It's something. It's the simple guitar with him just belting.
I'm sure we're taller in another dimension. You say we're small and not worth the mention. You're tired of moving, your body's aching. We could vacate, there's places to go. You dream of walls that hold us in prison. It's just a skull, at least that's what they call it, and we're free to roam. In this life, in this life,
And then this right.
too many years, some tattooed eyelids on a facelift. Mind over matter is magic. I do magic.
It's okay ending, but damn, that's good. Man, that shit makes you want to cry. I might have to play this song when I'm on the beach again and just life is going even greater, because life's going pretty great right now. I hope life is going great for y'all, fam. Stay positive, stay up, pray tonight, and write your goals, goddammit.
The markings on your surface, your speckled face,
Speckled face, oh.
flood crystals hang from your ears. I couldn't gauge your fears. I can't relate to my peers. I'd rather live outside. I'd rather chip my pride than lose my mind out here. Maybe I'm a fool.
Maybe I'm a fool.
Maybe I should move and settle. 2 kids in a swimming pool. I'm not brave. Maybe I'm a fool to settle for a place with some nice views. Maybe I should move, settle down. 2 kids in a swimming pool. I'm not brave.
Speaking of Nirvana, it was there. Rare as the feathers on my dash from a phoenix. There with my crooked teeth and companions sleeping, yeah. Dreaming a thought that could dream about a thought that could think of the dream of the thought that could think of dreaming and getting the glimmer of God.
Okay.
I be dreaming and dreaming a thought that could dream about a thought that could think of dreaming a dream where I cannot.
Where I cannot.
Eat some shrooms, maybe have a good cry about you. See some colors, light hang glide off the moon.
In the dark,
I do anything for you.
in the dark.
Damn, that beginning was so beautiful, fam. And it made so much sense. It's that battle that we all kind of feel, where it's like, maybe I'm a fool to settle for a place with some nice views, just to settle. He's having that battle within himself, the internal battle of saying, I'm not brave, maybe I should just settle. But then that other fight of like, nah, let's be great, let's try our best. What would it be like if we lived in a different state, lived in a different place, tried our best, and never settled? I can see why a lot of people love this song. I did hear that a lot of people love this song over time, like it grew. I love the beginning half a lot.
I will always love you how I do. Let go of a prayer for you, just a sweet word. The table is prepared for you. Wishing you Godspeed, glory. There will be mountains you won't move. Still, I'll always be there for you. How I do. I let go of my claim on you. It's a free world. You look down on where you came from. Sometimes
This boy could sing.
but you'll have this place to call home. Always.
Wow. No, no, no. No, Frank, you were singing. You were singing. I don't care how good she sounds. I don't give a fuck if that was Beyonce, if that was Michael Jackson. Frank Ocean was supposed to continue what he was doing in the beginning. How do you just come out of nowhere singing like that and you don't end it like that? I don't understand this dude. He could sing so good, but he continues to not want to sing when he's singing good. It's like, you're singing so good, bro. You know what would make Blonde amazing for me? If I can take every part that I love from each song and I just stack it like that and I make it like maybe a 20-minute album like that. Pop, 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 pop. It's just my personal preference. A lot of you guys will probably love this song from beginning to end. You guys love the girl, the lady that sings at the end. And that's just my personal preference. For me, I just want this dude to not change it all the time. I feel like he has some parts of the album pretty consistent. And yeah, we love the switch up of times. We definitely do. But sometimes like this song right here, this dude should have kept this shit going, man. I can't believe that he didn't continue with I will always love you like I do. Wishing you Godspeed and glory. There will be mountains you won't move. Still, I'll always be here for you. It's such a beautiful thing. How do you only say it once? Last song on the album, Future Free.
I used to work on my feet for $7 an hour. Call my mama like, mama, I ain't making minimum wage, mama. I'm on, mama, I'm on. Now I'm making 400, 600, 800K, mama. To stand on my feet, mama. Play these songs, it's therapy, mama. They paying me, mama. I should be paying them. I should be paying y'all, honest to God.
Ooh, see, that sounded
I'm
good.
just a guy, I'm not a god. Sometimes I feel like I'm a god, but I'm not a god. If I was, I don't know which heaven would have me, mama. Let me run this bitch, don't run into the ground, mama. The whole galaxy. Goddamn, fuck these lanes, they don't want none. Fuck these lanes, they don't want none. Fuck these niggas. I'm gonna let my nuts hang, nigga. You got some just like me, don't you?
He did not stick
maybe
around.
Not just like me, you know I'm Africano, Americano. And even if you have Japanese roots, run deep, family tree, throw a big shadow. Tech company, please give me immortality. I know you love to talk. I ain't on your schedule. I ain't on no schedule. I ain't had me a job since 2009. I ain't on no sales floor. You say I'm changing up. I feel like Selena. They wanna murder a nigga. Murder me like Selena. You must ain't get the memo. I don't cut bitches no more. But your bitch my exception. Come get out of my photo. Tolerance is so low. Still smoke a whole god. Menage on my birthday. Tap out on the first row. This ain't no work day. She don't give head anyway. Cause what niggas say. That's what she tell a man. What a difference this is making. Niggas won't fight in the streets now. Shit started to make my hands hurt. Jay hit me on the email. Should I oughta act my network? Dog, this is chess now. Now fetch, I ain't running for a nigga. Ain't ran since track meets. That's the only time I ran from a nigga. You could change this track now. Could've changed this bitch a long time ago. No, ain't no.
See, that's a switch we love.
No. Shout out to Holly Grove.
I had never heard this song before. Where the fuck was that?
No and Lance, no. Mark, no and Matt, no. Shit went 180 on me. Please run that back.
What's your name? Yo, hey, be quiet. What's your name? What do you do? What's the most amazing thing you've ever witnessed? Alright. What 3 superpowers do you wish you had?
Come on, bro. Yo, we can't hear shit. Could we hear answers? That's for real. How he gonna end the album? Ugh. That was a terrible interview. What type of outro was that? Okay. That right there was Blonde by Frank Ocean. And you know, I will say this. It actually has risen a couple points for me now listening to it here, but I definitely could still hear why I didn't enjoy it 8 years ago. I enjoy it a lot more now, though. I will say that conceptually with the album, I didn't like the filler interludes. Just start with the things I didn't like real quick, and then we'll go to things I love. His mom one, just that was just pointless. And then the Facebook guy was pointless. And Andre 3000, fucking outstanding. Good guy. Like, come on, what is this? And then the outro was goddamn terrible. After the beat switch and it was so cold, that interview, like I said, ugh. But the beginning of Godspeed was great. I love the beginning of Seigfried. So both of those, I love the beginning. White Ferrari, beautiful song. I love the pretty sweet. Everything that I'm saying I liked, the other parts of the song I didn't like. Like, it's just not for me, my personal preference. And this is why I got lost and didn't really care for the last half of the album. Now it makes sense. Why growing up, I just always knew after Andre 3000, I was like, you know, when it came to the album, I didn't really like the middle part. I don't really like this album as much as I should, I think, because I love Frank Ocean. I love Channel Orange. But it's something about this album that it just doesn't hit me. It might be the abstract lyricism. It's all the switches of stuff that I want to hear more of, and he just switches it to something I don't want to hear. Then I'm like, all right, well, that's not my favorite song no more because I don't really want to hear it. And that's why Solo a little bit and Pink and White a little bit, I've always instantly can be like, oh, I love that. Frank Ocean, Blonde, I love that song. But Ivy is that song. If Ivy was not on this album, if you think I'm tough and critical right now, you guys would be seeing a completely different reaction. Because I know this is one of the most infamous and popular albums ever. It's just a lot of things that I do love of Frank that I wish that he kept, and things that I don't love that I'm like, damn, I don't know why you put that up there, why you even would think to do that. But it's my own personal preference. It's just tough to love an album when you don't love the intro or outro. That's the biggest answer I could tell you guys. If you don't love the intro, outro, or the middle, if those three things are like very, like the main conceptual parts that you don't like, it's hard to really like an album at that point. And this is just my opinion, but I tell you guys reasons why. It's not because of his vocals. It's not because of the concepts or the topics on the album. I love the abstract thinking that he has. It's just the way that he gets it across just isn't for me sometimes. But I will say I can see why it's such a famous, infamous album, because it's nothing like it. You're not going to hear this type of music from anyone else. And that's why we miss him. That's why we love him. The cover art is fucking fire. I love the cover art. Look, I wore the green hat today because of Frank Ocean. I knew we were going to match a little bit. It's like I look at that, I see his abs and the chest and the cut. I'm like, I want to take a photo like that one day. This dude's a goat, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, for me, I'm always tell y'all, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, I don't give a fuck what album it is. I understand that this is something that a lot of people are probably gonna be like, yo, damn, how do you not love it? Just for me, I'm telling y'all why. There's parts though, like Ivy, and plenty of parts throughout this album I absolutely love. It makes me super emotional, and I can see why it makes people cry. I can see why people have this sound as their greatest album ever. Like I said, I can see why for everything. But on the other end, I hope y'all can see why I feel the other way as well. With that being said, it's your boy JaKar. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in another video. Peace.